Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Crimson, and today we're here for our Week 1 post-com battle for Mount Silver Season 4 against Frostfire and his Santa Monica Manaphy or whatever. So I live commed this shit, and then apparently it turned out the video got like cut in half. So, big on Ford. But here's the team. Got max defense, already know the Yachi Berry. Takes an Icicle Crash from Mammo, takes like 40%, 40-50% maybe. And just blows it away with a Power Whip. Also takes an Ice Fang from Sharpedo. We got Mega Zam, because his Psychic switching is Milotic, and once Milotic goes down, it's like literally nothing. Maybe Spadef Zapdos, but we still take big hits off. I'm pretty sure I had 2 KOs after rocks, so we out here. Sleep Talk, so I can switch into Amoonguss Spores. Because I don't really have a good switching for that if he does bring it. Recover just lets me 1v1 something like Milotic, or at least sit in front of it for a bit. Next up we got James Harden, the GOAT. And that's because Beware is also in fact a GOAT. So, you know, got a name on the GOAT. And he low-key looking like James Harden before he lost them weights, you know, before he got to that gym. He had that little tubby belly, looking thick and cute, just like James Harden. No homo though. Or maybe a little bit, I don't know. Anyway, I got Facade, Superpower, Pain Split, Sword Stance. Facade helps me pop SD in Milotic's face. I got Pain Split, Papa. Just helps me set up on things like Miltank and Milotic and all that shit. Next up, we got Magnezone here. This is my only attempt for a... Oh, my bad. The defense EVs in Beware lets me take a +2 close combat from Cobalion. Definitely not a Z close combat, but a +2 one anyway. Next up, we got Magnezone, Russell Westbrook. Standard ass shit. Put Toxic on it so I can, you know, get Zapdos perhaps. Air Balloon Sturdy helps me deal with Cobalion. Sturdy helps me deal with Cobalion. I got Discharge for Parachance. Got Air Balloon for Haxorus Earthquake. And, like, maybe Miltank if he's Mono Earthquake. I don't know, because I got 2 Earthquake weeks, so there's a good chance he just runs Earthquake. Because my team don't really got the best Earthquake answers. So that's that. I got Toxic because his whole team's bulky as fuck, so if I catch anything with a Toxic, it's nice. His special attack investment lets me 2-hit KO Cobalion with Discharge in case I get the Para. Enough HP to take, I think a regular close combat. I take like 80% from regular close combat. That's about it. I don't know. Some shit like that. I don't remember. I made this team a while ago, so that's on me, my bad, boys. Next up, I got Black Sludge, Bulky, Nihilego. It's my Zapdos answer, low-key. I think that's all it really does. Right, so it invites Cobalion in, because I was like really scared of Cobalion when I made this team, right? It invites Cobalion in, and I can pop a T-Wave on Cobalion every time. Or like, I'll bring it in on Zapdos, and then Zapdos don't really threaten me, so... And everyone in the world knows Cobalion, Wall, and Nihilego. So he's just going to go into Cobalion. So I'm going to pop a T-Wave, and if I T-Wave it, then we're in an amazing spot. We're in an amazing spot. Because based off the T-Wave, then I can pop myself into Beware. Could be good to go, just one tap that bitch. Psychic does like 40% or something to that thing, and Power Gem does like a lot to Zapdos too. So, and I got Rocks because, you know, might as well get some Rocks up. He's going to be very bulky, pivot kind of shit, so might as well get them bitches up. Last up, we got D'Angelo Russell, who's got Ice in his veins. That's my boy. D'Angelo Russell having a breakout season this year, just saying. He's dropping 22 per game. Quote me on that shit. Call me out at the end of the season if it's wrong, but it's not wrong because I only speak big facts out here. We got a Electrium Z Fusion Bolt. Does like 90 to Milotic, so if I get Rocks on that bitch, it dies. Ice Beam, just good to spam versus his team. Got Sub, And Roost with a fuck ton of bulk lets me get a sub up on Miltank Seismic Tosses, Miltank Body Slam, Zapdos Heatwave, whatever I want to go for. My Lodic anything. You know, I just get subs up for free. So that's probably my biggest win condition. Well, no, okay, my win condition's Beware, but Kyurem Black's my wall breaker. Mega Zam can also be my win condition, just kind of depends. So yeah, I'd say Kyurem Black's my wall breaker, and then Beware or Mega Zam are my win conditions this game, just because, you know, they bust his team. So let's go into the battle. Look at a team matchup. So first thing I noticed is no fucking Cobalion, and that's just like on some different shit. Like, who the fuck bringing Kadabra to a game, bro? On some stupid shit, for real. So yeah, no Cobalion. He said he didn't bring it because Haxorus was his better Z-mover, but like even without Z-moves, Cobalion low-key looking nice in this matchup, just saying. So yeah, I'm almost positive he's just gonna lead Miltank, Mamoswine, or like maybe Zapdos on the low. I really didn't think Zapdos was it, but so I think what I did, fuck, I don't even remember what I led with. Did I lead Beware? I think I might have led Beware. Yeah, I did. Alright, so he's got to switch out turn 1. I already know that shit coming. Here, let me put this on slow. So I think what I do is I just I might have superpowered. No, I definitely superpowered here. I just wanted to attack what's in front of me. We chilling. Get some deep damage. That damage shows me he's of the bulky kind, but I'm pretty sure that's more of a specially bulky kind. So now I'm free to just go hard, and then he'll go get my rocks up turn 2. Shit looking like litty titty for real, baby. So Nihila goes in on a sub, and I'm like, alright. So as much as I want my rocks here, I'm not letting this thing get a free sub because I don't want to get like sub-toxic roost stalled or some bullshit. Even though I know you can't toxic Nihilego, I don't know, maybe you could have been HP ground. I don't really care if Nihilego has HP. I just need the Zapdos not to be behind the sub. So I just hit the power gem here. Bust the sub as he goes for a roost back to full. And then I think here I might, maybe I misplayed here, I don't know. Did I T-wave? No, I rocks. Yeah, I got my rocks up. So got my rocks up as he went into Miltank. Figured he'd probably go for his right now or an Earthquake. So we're gonna go hard and Kyurem Black as he decides to pop off the Quake. And you see how little that bitch did? That did 15. So you know what time it is, right? It's time for the subby, the chubby subby, baby. So he's gonna just toss off a toss, and we EV'd for that shit. So it's looking litty. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop off an Ice Beam. And so this damage right here reveals that he is Spadef up the ass with Thick Fat. So I'm not breaking this nigga with Kyurem Black. Unless I can get him off guard, little, like off a mistake or maybe a crit. Get him about 40%. I think it's like 46% maybe is how much Z Fusion Bolt does to this thing. Because he's max Spadef, right? So I'm just gonna do that shit. He's gonna break my sub. I think I just pop another sub. I could have Ice Beamed there, but yeah, if I had Ice Beamed there, I could have popped my Z. It's whatever. He's geeking. So I'm just gonna put this on fast because we're just sitting in front of each other a little bit here. I pop an Ice Beam, pops rocks, Seismic Toss, Earthquake, Seismic Toss, whatever. He's stalling me out of my Ice Beams. I'm not really noticing it because I'm an idiot. But just keep doing the shit. I'm trying to stall him out of milk drinks. I just keep forgetting that my Ice Beams are being worn out here. So I just keep popping them bitches. So I'm spamming Ice Beam. He's recovering and Seismic Tossing. Same bullshit. He doesn't choose to recover here, but he's got lefties, so it don't really matter. Alright, so I think it's around here that I roost and then switch, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Let me put this bitch on normal. It's gonna Earthquake. That shit ain't break. Ice Beam again. Never mind. This might take a while. Let's skip a couple of turns. Alright. I think I'm about to switch here. I don't think this shit lasts too much longer. So as you can see, nothing has died yet. Yikes. This. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna go into Sarina here because there's a good chance he tosses off an Earthquake. Seismic Toss doesn't do much to me, and I really want a Rapid Spin here. So I'm just gonna pop off a Rapid Spin, Put this bitch back on slow. There's the Earthquake. It does 6. That's literally lefties. So he's going to go Zapdos. He might have defogged, so this might not have been the best play, but hey, I'll take that 6%, baby. Get the spin off, rocks off, and he's back into Zapdos. So I'm free to just go back into Nihilego, because this bitch don't threaten my Nihilego one bit. Figured Heat Wave might come out here, as now he's just going to go for a sub. So I'm free to just toss off the Power Gem, break this bitch sub, and he's going to go for a Roost. Turn 30, nothing happening. I'm going to try to make a play here, catching a Miltank. As this play don't work out, he pops a second Roost. So, I mean, we wasting Roost PP, but that shit did not work out. So I'm just going to pull the triple back out into Nihilego, or I guess the double back out into Nihilego. On the discharge, that shit did 24. And I'm confused here as to why he's letting me get this damage off on Zapdos, because Zapdos is like, look at his team, and like, look at Psychics from Mega Zan. This is Spadef Zapdos. Miltank, even if it's Spadef, still taking like 60. Kadabra is not a Zam answer. Don't you tell me it's bullshit, Chief. None of that bullshit. And I guess Sharpedo switches into Psychics, but I think it gets booped by a Focus Blast. I'm talking like 500% minimum. So there we go. I finally get the play right after T-Waving, trying to catch a Miltank. If I got the T-Wave off, it'd be kind of nice. That way, it could probably get some hacks with Kieran Black and finish that bitch off. But he stayed in, so it didn't really matter. Unfortunate that he's not getting discharge pairs, but in reality, like, it really don't matter, because I don't need Nihilego for anything, as you're going to see in the rest of this game. Nihilego really doesn't do shit. Because I can use Kieran Black to beat Zapdos too, and that's equally fine. So Miltank's going to come out here. I'm just going to pop off a Power Gem, do 34, which is good damage. He's forced to go for some kind of recovery here, Milk Drink, probably. Or even if he does go for Earthquake, Beware is safe as fuck. So I'm just going to go into Beware, popping off the Milk Drink, and I'm getting my Swords Dance up, baby. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm getting this whole fucking Kadabra is what I'm getting. My bad. Bink. That bitch gone, brother. That did like 140% mint, too. So you already know Beware out here goating. You saw the team builder, it's not banded, it's just SD. Kadabra is just that bad of a Pokemon. This also just proves that this isn't a Zam answer because it wasn't a Violite. So that bitch had no right coming to this game whatsoever. Especially because it doesn't get Focus Blast. So I don't know what this nigga doing, but he doing some shit. Now he's going to go into the Mamo. And if I recall correctly, I just stay in here and just toss off a fat fucking superpower. Oh, psych, I don't recall correctly. I sack Nihilego here, right? Because I could have stayed in. It was a roll in my favor to take, I'm pretty sure, Earthquake and Ice Crash. I lived Ice Crash for sure. Earthquake, I'm pretty sure it was a roll in my favor to live. But I didn't want Beware taking too much damage because it still sets up on like half his team. So I'm like, Nihilego really ain't doing shit here. I'm gonna just throw it out and bink the superpower. So now he lowers defense and attack. So I'm not that concerned about taking damage anymore. I can go out into my Mega Zam here because he's at -1. So even Life Orb Ice Shard, Life Orb Adamant Ice Shard ain't doing that much because he's at -1 attack now. So I'm free to just go into this thing. Get the thick fat too, just in case, you know. You never know. But he's not going to go for an Ice Shard. So I'll just take my pick. Now he's going to go into the Miltank, and this is not an answer either. So Seismic Toss does like 40 maybe? No. Seismic Toss doesn't do 40, he does like 30 something. And I got Recover, so I can beat this 1v1, especially because he's already revealed Earthquake, Seismic Toss, Milk Drink, and Rocks. So he doesn't got anything for, no normal stab, nothing. So as much as this crit kind of sucks for him, it doesn't actually mean anything in reality because he wasn't doing shit to me anyway. I literally 1v1'd him. So Miltank's actually going to end up going down here. Also, I'm pretty sure the roll actually just did enough without a crit to 2-hit KO. So I did about 70. 2/3 of 70, like, what, 40 something? 50 almost? Like 47, 40 some, 46. So that's like, you take 22% off of the crit, or 23 or whatever. I think it's 23% off the crit, and you add, so you get like 46, and you add 23 to 25, you get like 48. That's like close enough to a KO. Whatever. I had Focus Blast either way, so it really didn't matter that I crit him, but niggas love to complain because they're bad. Either way. I'm going to go Sarina here on the Shark. This is my Shark answer. Figured he'd have to protect because Megazam shits on him if he goes too risky with his Shark. So now I have Sarina. I'm in. Yachi Berry this bitch. Ice Fang ain't going to do shit, but reveals Poison Jab, which does less than Ice Fang. Not through Yachi, obviously, but like if I had no Yachi, Poison Jab does less than Ice Fang. So I don't know what he running Poison Jab for. But I don't know, maybe he predicted Yachi. Some woke shit right there, Chief. I don't know. But is he gone anyway? No more Shark. So now it's looking pretty good. 5-2. I'm up. I'm clapping cheeks. You already know. Never lost. Except problem. I'm setup fodder. So I'm almost certain he's going to go for some kind of setup here. I'm just going to pop off a U-turn. If I was like play rough, I'd be fine, but I'm not, so I'm just gonna pop off U-turn. That does good fucking damage, but it's a low roll, so that's kind of unfortunate because that means, as you're gonna see, my Haxorus answer, Magnezone, still has his air balloon, still got his sturdy. Sturdy don't mean shit because he's got Mold Breaker, but still got his balloon. I'm figuring there's no way he's running Superpower. He's got to be Earthquake just because I got the 2-4 times weak, not the best switch-ins, and while Superpower is good for like Beware and shit, he's got Mold Breaker, so Fluffy ain't a problem for him if he's outraged. Turns out though that with my Magnezone not being max special attack and me getting a low roll on the Sarina U-turn, this is a 50-50 roll to pick it off here. Just an exact 50-50. And as you see, obviously he's gonna go for Dragon Claw because they got the balloon geeking, and we get big Unfort right here. And get that low roll. Well, not a low roll, but a lower half of the spectrum roll. And Magnezone going to go down here. If I'd got a mid roll on the U-turn, it would have done 25 instead of 23. And then that would have meant he would have been dead because he's on 2% now. But either way, it's fine. Because the boy never lost. So we going out into Beware. Only thing that kills me here, because I've seen Earthquake, so I know he's not going to be Superpower and Earthquake. So the only thing that kills me here is a Z Dragonium. So we're going to go ahead and pull this double into Sarina, sack the Bowsette-Porn. Unfortunate. I really do hate to see that. Just throwing away the Bowsette-Porn like that. But it's fine. Because the GOAT, James Harden, still out, baby. And you live in it. Pop the Haxorus. We've got the Eye of Pop on Beware, but, you know, we out here preserving differential. So, as much as I would have loved to stay and let James Harden claim another one, I don't want to catch a heat wave. Or none of that shit anyway. So I could have just stayed and probably popped this thing with a Superpower, just nutted on him, but it's all good. Because Ice Beam wants Roost, and my last Ice Beam PP coming out right here. And, bing. Oh, no, this isn't my last one. This is my last one. Calculated maneuvers with that Miltank, bro. I'm telling you, I knew what was happening, Chief. I knew what was happening. This is the last Ice Beam in. Gone. Yeah, so we caught the dub. You already know. Yeah, it was a little rough towards the end because Russell Westbrook out here choking like always. It's almost like I got that foresight to nickname him Russell Westbrook because I knew he'd throw the game. But either way, we goated on him. Easiest start of the season of my life. That's what you get for drafting cancer. Yeah, so I guess that's it really. Thank y'all for watching. We up 1-0 plus 3 differential. It's probably the best my record's ever going to be this season. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. It's been your boy Crimson, and I'm out. Peace.